archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Stormblood Final Fantasy XIV adventure. Let's connect to the data center, shall we? This is naive, Alterian. After 21 people leave this game, we're gonna try and complete it. Oh no, my green screen. The secrets of the green screen have been revealed. I didn't mean for that to happen. How will I live with myself? It's not actually lighting up this bit. That's interesting. I've got a light over there. Hello, light. You can see it on my face. There we go. We're now in the game. There's Alpha now. Wonder what he Alpha knows. What do you Alpha know? Alpha know. We will wait here for the Lupin to arrive. So, oh, this fucking quest. Yes, just remembered what we're doing. Yes. Okay, let's proceed. This needs to go, of course. We don't need this on the screen either, do we? No. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Wolf people. No. Just let me skip. Yeah. Not wolf people. Oh my god, it is wolf people. I'm not going to use any of my songs against them because that's quite weak. Maybe I should use my abilities. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. The one thing we didn't want to happen. And that's wasting time. Don't attack me during the cutscene, you fuck. Had a bit of time there at the end and I missed it. Think you transponders now? There we go. Fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men. Apparently we did not. Perhaps even me, but you did not. For this I thank you. Warrior is brave and true. I pray you tell us the Battle of Doma's liberation. We should be glad to do so. Tall, isn't he? Lord Heian returned. Such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Gosetsu to perish and the keeps to collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. As forwards, Akuro, he wished for no better death. Knew him well, he would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone. Ah, my arms are breaking, and we will not. Duty comes before all. All Lupin know of Doma's liberation shall know, and you're part of it. In it, when you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one, fang and claw. We shall rip open the throats of our masters. This the White swears. Thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that your Lord will help us return you all to Doma. Such a curious thing, destiny, to see us meet with friends of Lord of Heian's. What? In this distant corner of the world? But we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Yes. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate. Carry on drinking, shall I?
Ah, you are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
Kinda.
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates. Thaumaturges, forward! Give me hellfire! Give me Ifrit's bloody inferno!
Yeah! I guess black mages are still there.
Now give me a Curfin winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth!
Oh no, they just sort of cancelled each other out.
Cannons! Fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock!
Knock is an important element of Cult Simulator. What's going on?
Damn that armor! We nearly had it!
We have birds as well, yay!
Is that...
Could it be? It's Christian! No, it's not Christian.
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters! Doma has come to pay her debts!
Yay!
Lord Heian!
We will deal with the flying machines! Forward, my friends! For freedom and justice!
No other reasons. Just freedom, justice, and no other reasons.
You heard the man! All cannons resume firing!
Cool.
We're through. The way is clear.
We have a lot to do. Impeccable timing. Those Germans. Come, comrades. The enemy gate is down. Forwards. Oh, that's a level 70 quest. Stormblood. Oh, shit. At long last, the end is in sight. Battle. Fucking hell. Val amigo. Did I end the stream at the... You know what? I had a good night's sleep yesterday. Oh, fuck. And I have Alphano. May I ask you to be a part of the first charge? I can't... The battle of Woo is ahead of us and it's going to be cool as fuck. No, that's probably the first line, I think. It would be our honour. I will join them, but as another soldier. Kind of the flames are leaving your capable hands, Pippin. Don't suppose we could come along too? We're running out of lice pitchers. Lice pitchers. Lice pitchers. Peace. Arnvald. Nargo and the others told me to go with you, Naev, to bring Zenos to account for everyone. Malamigan too, in case anyone's forgotten. My place is in the thick of it, and it doesn't get thicker than where you'll be. Happy Bunny? Let us sally forth then. Together we'll make for the royal palace. There you'll find and strike down Zenos. Okay. I did not realise I was quite there. Otherwise, I could have checked. I could have probably paid for... But I had quite a long day. I had to cycle to work and cycle home 2 days in a row. Not super keen on that. But I managed to have enough sleep, and it's just, you know, it was probably for the best that I went to sleep then. But obviously now we're going to have to fucking queue up. But at least it's early. It's 8 o'clock and not like 11. Liberty or death? This is the name of the stream, by the way. Now begins the battle for the future of the nation. Together with the brave men and women of Aeolsian Alliance of Resistance, you and your fellow adventurers must enter the city and make for the castle where Zenos, yay, Galvus resides, and put an end to his reign of terror. I fucking hell. This might take 2 hours though, because it's going to be long and there'll be like a end cutscene. Otherwise, I might have to append this. While we wait, 9 minutes is not very long at all. We'll have a look at the map for those side quests that we need to do. Yeah, this sped the hell up. I mean, there's probably post quests. Yeah. I don't know. Normally it's immediately after the dungeon. Maybe it's going to be a couple of dungeons. I don't know. It just feels like I got here really quickly. What I didn't do is I didn't look up the content for the first expansion. Now I know what it's called. It's called The Legend Returns. Capture those yabbies for me? Yeah, I did. But normally I'd look up all the dungeons, so I specifically did the correct ones. Oh, there's some lively nippers, but I'd best get them in the pen before they tear. I don't care actually. Why am I reading this? If I were a fish. If I were a fish man. I've never actually seen Villa on the Roof. I just know that song and that part. So I was thinking, look at this Soblin, which is a Coblin. And a Coblin is a goblin, which you probably guessed from the name. But if I was to ever, like, categorize all the goblins, would they count? Because they're not goblins, are they? They're goblins. Completely different. Despite the fact there's a goblin knocker, which is a knocker is a Cornish fairy. And there are goblin knockers. And Goblin Knocker is the Dawn of Souls version of the hardest goblin. Like, the the fuck is that? Are you like a slug seal? A seal lug? Sea slugs are already a thing as well, which is making it slightly more confusing. Etymologically connected is what I was trying to get to at. Probably should have done Bismarck, the Limitless Blue as well. I mean, when at the end of the credits, I'll put a cut at the end of the stream and look it up anyway. Corporal Tyrion, Lieutenant Dorothy said you might be on your way, ready to get your boots wet, are you? Probably begin from... why am I reading any of this? I don't care. Oh, it's one of those little blob things. Fair enough. Flying through the sky, the monster's gonna die. When I get to sing, nothing seems to bring the joy that's in my spring. Step that's just begin. Stop it, John. You're not very good at coming up with rhymes on the spot. You're a liar. You're lying liar. Seems this still goes up. I knew that. I knew it still went up. Okay. I'm apparently about to start the final dungeon. I was like, literally... I don't know if it's the final dungeon actually, but I'm about to start an important dungeon. The quest I'm on is called Stormblood, and that's usually the final quest, right? The name of the game. I'm well rested despite having to cycle to work today. I didn't even have to take a nap. Made myself some lamb, which was nice. Always feel very guilty for eating lamb, obviously. But they send it in a little package and I don't have to think about the animal. I can abstract it away. Yes. All goes well. I can nominate... Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I can nominate a different game. Nestling is slain, then. I knew I had chosen the right woman for the job. I'm grateful you came along before... No, it doesn't matter. Okay. Why is there two things in that direction? Oh, there's a thing there. Backwards. Yeah, we're just queuing up for the dungeon. And hopefully 8 o'clock is early enough. Obviously final dungeons are kind of annoying because there's plot in them. So people leave the queue when they realise that's what they're queued up for. But I'm assuming that's mainly just the original dungeon that has all the unskippable cutscenes in. How are you? Beat the wolves easily enough. There's lots of backing up in that process. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there. Oh, this is an annoying place to get to, isn't it? Oh no, that sounds awful. I've been very slowly learning car lore. But I'm assuming engine rattle is bad. I'm getting that sense from the context. Cars seem like a nightmare in general. It's me. They're talking about me. Oh, it's one of these ones where you have to run. What was I thinking? I will say, I can't remember if I mentioned this yesterday or not. My sofa's been held in the office while I moved home, while I made space for it. I still have to carpet a room, but it's been flooded, so now it's wet and muddy. So we're going to have to try and convince my boss to pay for that, because, you know, one of us is server money and it's not me. This is a really cool design to bring back from the previous game. Oh, this is going to be a long dungeon. I know my friend has has a light that says needs a checkup, but that light is broken. It's just going to be on constantly. Ooh, I know you. That's literally the same model, isn't it? I know it's not the first time they've brought in models, but like, it's really weird seeing a remake model in this game. Oh, I'll have to tell my brother about this. That's the darndest thing. I mean, I'm not normally as familiar with the models. Obviously, there's a bunch of Final Fantasy 12 models in this game, and I believe there are Final Fantasy 13 models as well. And I know that's only going to continue, but I just wasn't expecting a remake model. Attack while the tail is up. Well, my cup of tea is probably at a good temperature now. That? Oh. Yeah, it's cold. I can tell it's cold. Oh god. That's annoying. I was looking forward to that. Alright, that wasn't a very good cup of tea. Oh, it's because I faffed too much, wasn't it? Does this count as an Iron Giant or an Alexander? Variant. Yeah, one thing I didn't really consider is if they ever did remake one of the other games, they have all the models already in this game. Ah, they started without me. What is it? Alice Mal Asana.
I shall have to share these findings.
Oh, it's the scientist.
Initiate soul extraction.
Let me use my minuet.
Success. The soul rebels.
Shit. Who got myself?
My word, this data.
Oh, that guy was a piece of piss. All of the Griffin. Now we still have to do Omega and that dragon. Moved on. the Griffin. There's an Iron Giant. Yay! Oh, they fucking started without me. Thanks, guys.
Rend! Kill! Rend! Let this moment last forever.
Where's the little version to it?
Kill!
Somebody levels up. No clue what's going on right now.
Show me your role. Yes! Yes! Just so. More! Have you the strength?
Need somebody to target.
Power to transcend.
Need somebody to target. Okay. Yeah, I used the limit break. I hope there isn't a boss after this. No one ever remembers to use the limit break. The Warrior of Light was with me as well. prison. There's a plot on the other side there. Nah, not for me.
Yes! Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity.
But a cold cup of tea.
I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt.
Yeah?
It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular, to feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face. As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
Confound it. Go after Zenos, my friend. We shall deal with this.
Have to fight on top of the castle. Oh, that's the dragon. That's, Shinryu?
Welcome to the Royal Menagerie.
How did we not notice that from far away? Is it Shinryu? I've just remembered the
The
name.
King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all. This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine. Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire. How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but a being of pure violence. Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Allegan hound to drive this icon into my arms.
Concerned by me.
Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question, then, and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to this icon?
Me and 15 of my best friends would kill it.
Ah, as simple as that. But of course, you are the Icon Slayer, such certainty. was to be expected. A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your abilities. I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. But when I read Van Baelsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the Resonant to know so much more. All icons must be exterminated without exception. Such was the imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade. Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear! Fear of the icons! Fear of their power! Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Pathetic.
It's been talking for a while.
Man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand this. You and I are one and the same.
You and I are the same.
Together, we could while away the quiet.
Yeah, he's doing this speech. Come on, writers.
If you will accept me.
Join me. I accept you. What happened? I want to know. I deny you. Fuck you. Nuh-uh.
And yet, in doing so, you prove me right. We are warriors. 'Twas plain from the first how this would end. You live for these moments, when all hangs in a balance, when the difference between life and death is but a single stroke. I live for them too! This is who we are, my friend! This is all we are! Alamigo and Doma and Golemol be damned!
Bad dog.
We tower above the gods! You by your gift, I by my might. And before the Resonant, the gods shall be made to kneel.
he goes, off to become a raid boss, I guess. Royal Menagerie. Okay. Maybe not a raid boss then. Oh, we'll see. Just a dungeon immediately after a dungeon. I did say that actually. So yeah, Shinryu, ill birds, who's an ill bird. Let's we don't want to do Alamigo. We've done that now. Yeah, let's read up on Alamigo. Liberty or death. Now begins the battle of the future of the nation. Together with the brave men and women of Eorzean Alliance and the Resistance, you and your fellow adventurers must enter the city, make for the castle where Zenos, yea, Galvus resides, and put an end to his reign of terror. Ah, but it was not to be, clearly, because the Royal Menagerie, Shinryu, Illbird's draconic god of vengeance, has been claimed by none other than Zenos, yea, Galvus, who's used his powers of resonance to merge with Primal, which is a thing he can do, and bind it to his will. Transformed into a towering being of pure violence, his very existence poses a threat not only to Alamigo, but to the entire world. All now falls to you and your comrades, for if you do not stop Zenos, yea, Galvus, no one will. Yeah, this was... I'm having fun, by the way. I like the references to Final Fantasy V, obviously. But the plot, now that we've basically seen the one bit that I hadn't, is nowhere near as interesting as Heavensward. Which is a shame. I mean, there might be some surprises yet left. And we'll see what the post-game content's like. But the whole, yeah, I guess it's because we're just fighting the Empire. That's like the only real enemy in this game. Like, it's only now that we get to fight Illbird, and he's been taken over by Zenos, which is a thing Final Fantasy likes to do sometimes, like with Weiss, who's like Hojo. And knowing how Dirge of Cerberus goes, that presumably means that we'll have to, once we defeat Illbird, once we defeat Zenos, we'll fight Illbird afterwards, like under control. Oh, also. Cup of tea did not quite get made, but maybe we'll get the chance to grab it. There'll be perhaps a conversation. No, I don't think there will be conversations, because the whole point is these dungeons, they split them out, didn't they? Well, we have covered this. The Royal Menagerie. Oh, there's Shinryu. What's up with that guy? So far so good. Water aspected ether. I have no fucking clue what that means. Oh, now we're falling. Fuck. Did we all die? Haha! That's really funny. What, we've lost, surely? Why are we continuing? Oh, Eddie Van Halen's in. That's really funny. I'm very slowly trying to raise people. I'm assuming it's a wipe, but good on them for trying to get people up. I'm gonna wait until that thing happens. Then I'll come back. It's Shinryu! Big. Small. Feel they don't tell the strength. Active time maneuver. Shit, I wasn't. Fuck. Wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh, only few of us died. What a weird boss. Part of me feels still wishes we could have just. Oh, I'll take it. We could have just started from the start, but. It would be bad to say. That was definitely dodgeable. That was me being dumb. Some sketchy chains. Sing the song of our people. Wasn't standing there, so I'm going to stand near them. Haha! I survived one of the things! Yeah! I like not being one of the ones who died. I'm not sure what's up with these chains. There's a big circle that I'm gonna get at. Oh, I almost got it down before I completed that. Tail. Oh, we're almost there. Fuck. Oh my god, man, I want on this. Yep. Yeah, everyone was standing over there. I saw the crack there. I was like, why is no one on this one? It's been a while since I died. I hope they bring me back before the end. That'd be really nice. Come on, guys. I'm the only dead person. And Sparta. Thank you. Let's sing the song of our people. Everything we've got. Yeah! Okay. I think it speaks volumes that we all died and we all got brought back. Like, I mean, I'm gonna say that the healers are great. But also, that boss probably wasn't that difficult, if that was even possible. But there we go. We did. It was an embarrassing start. I still don't know how we died because an ability happened and I didn't know how to dodge it. Yeah. Somebody said, "Thank you for the carry healers." But yeah. So yeah, it seems like the healers were very good then. Because Christ, just. Okay, I'm hoping that Shinryu is, like, there's still a version of Shinryu we can fight, which is Illbird, who's not really an ill bird. But let's see. Let's find out, shall we? Ah! What was that? Was that Zenos? Yeah, it was. Okay. So I get that his science allowed him to do the to merge and control the Aeon.
Are you all right? Zenos.
But he seems to have suffered no ill effects from that, other than us killing him. Oh, my light ran out of light. Didn't really need it, because it hasn't sort of made much difference.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted.
A little strong. Can't even taste the biscuit.
There is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
I mean, also the Empire. Like,
Meaningless. Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear, so vivid, so real. So
vivid.
real.
Coward!
Stop!
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
You dropped his sword, give it to the samurai. So is there no unfinished business? I know Return to Ivalice is... Oh, sorry, I know that Return of Legend has something to do with Ivalice.
He's dead. By his own hand.
Which is cool, because I like him. I don't know how that's going to work.
Justice has been done.
Well, I guess I'll find out very soon.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
That Rayman rabbit.
Liberty or death. That so many should be forced to take up this creed to defeat such madness.
He didn't even have a...
We won. Forget
Hey,
it. The
Asian,
living
like-
have need of us now.
pulling his strings or anything. I mean, I'm sure... Didn't he?
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
Yeah, this time in Heavensward, I don't mean to complain, I'm enjoying it. I'm just like, compared to Heavensward, there's like, it definitively ended a story, but there are all these loose ends that we have to deal with. Not least a big fucking dragon. And this story was built out of loose ends, you know, with Ilberd and all that. It was set up ages ago.
You're right. Thank you. Without you... well, you know. So
Happy
let's
bunny.
do it together. For Alamigo!
Also, those guys were here. Rusev. Whatever he's called. God's champion. I might have paused at exactly the right time then for this to be 2 hours long. Exit stage left. Oh, it's actually got lyrics.
In crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free.
So, because he used Levin Bolt, that's where the storm was. But the crimson's the blood. That's why it's called Stormblood. There we go, we've reached the credit screen.
But what is freedom, really?
I guess what's sort of strange about it is it's singularly focused on Zenos and the two like rebellions. I mean, I know I just said it's focused on two things, but you know what I mean, like they're just two sides of one rebellion.
We may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them. But in the end, we're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us.
Our 7 mothers.
Even Zenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure. He was made into a creature that lived only for death, not born one. "20 years of Imperial rule have left Ala Mhigo torn and bleeding. It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Papalimo. I won't.
Also, I thought Gosetsu might not be dead. I mean, that still might be the case, right? Because of the post-game content. Because he died off-screen, which is very suspicious.
Because I remember the price of freedom.
It's £27, 14 pence. That's after inflation.
I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams.
And bits of sick.
And the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you.
Happy Bunny.
This is the end. The end of the Imperial Province of Alamigo and the rebirth of Alamigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
Is this going to be the credits proper? So I might have forgotten stuff because obviously the way I play this, I only play it when they give me free time, and so the first half, which I would have pushed myself to play as fast as possible, like I might have. E100 is played by Ken. I might have forgotten, you know. I think. Yeah, the most interesting thing to happen in the story happened before it started. In fact, all of it did. The entire setup. It's all like... It's all in the setup, but like... Nothing, it feels like nothing really happened in the story. Like, that's not true. They set up an entire rebellion, we learn everyone's names and stuff, we got to know two nations and all that. Like, they did the legwork. But I guess what's throwing me, because I'm trying not to be like, fucking, I enjoyed the game. It's just, I really liked Heavensward's twists and turns. I like that she's still about. Oh yeah, the Instinian did come back. That, I guess, was a turn. I also just think Zenos wasn't very interesting. Well, like, the guy from the first game, the White Wolf, like, he genuinely wants to, like, it's the plot of Final Fantasy 12, but he wants to, like, he wants a sort of authoritarian regime, specifically because the gods exist and they should not. He thinks they belong to man, and he's just as bad as the thing he's trying to defeat, but he's interesting, and he's been tricked by the Asians. Like, he doesn't know that. With ultimate weapon and all that, like, he doesn't realise he's doing the very thing that he's been trying to destroy. But like, what he wants is right, but he also wants to do it like the worst way possible. He wants to be a tyrant. Like, he's wrong in, but like, the seed, the thing he notices is wrong with the world, is a genuine thing. Like, there's all these, like, there's this overhanging god weirdness going on, but he's just, you know, and it sort of feels relevant to how real life works, just in a silly fucking anime way. And in the second game, obviously, you have the Pope, the Space Pope, again rewriting history, like being the real villains all along. That was great. And this guy's big deal is that he likes the violence. I love the violence. And And like her fucking backstory is more interesting than Zenos' backstory, and all it is that she's just full of resentment. And I guess that's what's throwing me. I just thought there'd be a little bit more to some of this, and there just wasn't. It was just like. The other thing is with Final Fantasies, usually there are like 4 villains. I've said this a lot. In the original Final Fantasy 14, I know, not the original, Realm Reborn had 4 villains. And I can't even think of what 2 villains would be in this game. It's all Zenos, because we don't even get to fucking fight Shinryu as Shinryu. I'm assuming we do, and Omega's out there as well. So I'm assuming it's just been delayed post-content. There was that scientist, he just turned up and then immediately died though. And I think that speaks quite a lot. The fact that they introduced the scientist like several hours before he died. You could have shown him right at the start torturing people. Oh yeah, there was... We did get distracted, but we did this in Heavensward as well, where you get distracted by the local beast tribes summoning their fucking gods. They love doing that, those local beast tribes. Like that. And I'm not going to forget that Realm Reborn, nothing happens for fucking ages. Like you get to level 40 and suddenly story starts happening. And obviously it doesn't really get interesting until you're in the medieval zone, where it's all setting up Heaven's ward. Anyway, this game had a reputation for not being the best one. So like, I'm not gonna piss and moan about like it. Just, you know, it can't all be 5-star storylines. I think it's more. It isn't just the Heavensward storyline. I really liked the storyline between Realm Reborn and Heavensward, even though Heavensward sort of walked back some of it, which I didn't like. But it didn't walk back all of it, it just sort of pretended to walk back some of it to set up this game. Which I thought was clever, and then I don't know what they did with this game. Because yeah, they may finish stuff in the post-game content, but that's a different story. Anyway, wasn't expecting to finish another game, another Final Fantasy. I have to cross this off the list. And what time is it? We certainly have time to start the next one. And of course I need to nominate a day 88 game anyway. That's ideal. I guess a lot of the work was just in getting to know like the different races and stuff. Let's speed things up a little. I should say, of course, thank you very much for watching, and that I've been having a Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood adventure. When the credits have ended and it prompts me back into the game, I'm going to let you go, but I'm going to be back like 20 minutes. But we're going to let the credits play out first. And I do have the next game. It's where, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to have a rabbit otherwise. Presumably the rabbits are going to be introduced. This is where they start getting weird, right? Like Return to Evilise, with the guest writers, which I'm assuming means lots of smaller storylines, which is why they just sort of aggressively ended this. This ends here. Maybe... Why is Daisuke Watanabe just written down twice? Was there just two people with identical names? Yeah, that's that guy there. He just got introduced and then immediately died. But maybe even... No, because it wouldn't be during development, I was going to say. It just ends... It just ties everything up really quickly. There's Estinian. I'm gonna remove this from the screen for the time being. Now the quest's complete. That's nice. Presumably that's what her sister looks like. Which is sort of strange because you'd think that's a disguise, so you can tell that she's her sister. Papalimo. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sorry, I'm gonna skip the rest. Okay, so not quite done. Somebody's gonna pick up in Crystal and it's like, now it's time. Yeah, it's Estinian.
Well, well, well. What a fine mess we've made.
Brother. Oh yeah, I forgot about... There is a MacGuffin.
All but spent feeding that primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether. Still, better safe than sorry.
So aggressively wrapped up. No more MacGuffins. Actually, I genuinely forgot about that part of the Shinryu bit. Because he needed to get the ether from somewhere.
There. There ends your hateful legacy.
But is it? I mean, we presumably will have to fight Shinryu again because there'll be hard modes. Oh, is this the Empire? Specifically the Emperor? It's over. My condolences for your loss. A father should not outlive his son. What nonsense. There we go. You do not mourn his loss. You surprise me, your radiance. He was your son and heir, and an irreplaceable test subject. I know what he was. Monsters are not made for thrones. Nor are stars made to sustain false gods who sup on their very essence. Essence. Icon summoned by desperate savages, hearken to the whispers of shadowless charlatans. I was reading the wrong voice, wasn't I? Should you raise a hand against my black-robed brethren, I will not stop you. Our desires are one and the same. Reservation. Restoration. Impression. Resurrection. All is in service to your one true God. When the sundered shards are made whole, will there be a place for us mere mortals? Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will, your radiance. You will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhap you will find this reassuring. I like the singer. I like the swing. That's not what you're gonna do, John. Tone. You have a face! How? How dare you? No one takes their mask off in front of me! There we go. Is this the hand in? Did it! We liberated Alamigo. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it all. A relief, I suppose. Pride and hope too. We did it, Father, Ida, Papalino, Comrade, Mefrid, Minfilia. We really did it. Hey, don't feel like you have to stand there listening to me mumble. Everyone else will want to talk to you too. You beat him after all. You're the real hero of the story, so run along and take your plaudits. Yeah, so we haven't actually finished this quest, so we still... I don't let you go until this quest is over. There's a dog! For you to best Zenos even after he'd harnessed the power of a primal is a testament to your ever-growing strength. Not bitter to have your vengeance stolen from you by another. There is some small regret, perhaps, but it's outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. I commend you, Naib. Well, he killed himself, to be honest. As should we all. Zenos was a monster and a tyrant. The man who killed my father, countless other of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it. I should not praise Master Alphino for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might have never had the pleasure of being reunited with Hakuro and his Lupin brothers. It was a timely intervention. I am full glad am I not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hyan's the most trusted allies. Indeed, my friend, indeed. Can you believe it? We won! We beat the bastards! Alamigo! Alamigo! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know. We owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all our hearts. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing. It's finally over. I can rest in peace. Hear that, lads? We'll be alright. We'll be... Oh, bugger, not again. Oh, I'm so bleeding happy I could cry. After all we've been through, we really should know better than to worry. But as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hale and whole, the royal menagerie well nigh reduced me to tears. The Warrior of Light, now that was some other guy, victorious again. I should be surprised if some small part of you not come to resent the title and the responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us, for hero when you accomplish heroic feats. But as the Warrior of Light goes, so does the world, and you should take pride in the good that you have done and the good that you've inspired others to do. You're a natural-born leader of men, Nive. All these people weren't just following their commanders, they were following you. You led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through to its end. but history shall remember them. Glorious future they made possible. There's a weapon. Hero of the Hour, I suppose. You have to add Liberator to your titles. The Commander Fallen, the remainder of the 12th, chose to surrender to our forces. After 20 long years, it's official. The occupation is ended. But now the hard work starts. Though the people have had their fill of kings, there's no clear consensus even on what sort of government they would prefer instead. Indeed, far momentous as this achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than the one we've walked. Aye, aye. Yet if we can overcome 2 decades of oppression, I've no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, Naive, for helping make this dream a reality. It's your round, great. In that case, I'd like you to come back with me back to Valga's Reach. Not for a rematch or anything, sadly I want to call all the sirens together. I'll explain later. Don't even know where to begin. Now our quest is complete. Yeah, that was really well timed.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough. There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Good. You're all here. Good. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right. Because you're scions. Now, I'm obviously a scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Alamigo. When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official.
You leaving the science?
As long as I serve Alamigo, I can't be a scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
Oh, I didn't,
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest. But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after. Is that not so? There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
Stola. Oh, gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
Sheesh.
Come back here, you slippery
There you go, he's
little
not dead.
devil. To think fishing could be so difficult.
You want to tell people you're not dead?
What greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death.
And you say that to a dying fish.
To have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet. Oh, capricious fortune.
My goodness, it's Gosetsu.
How you test me with this wretched soul.
Oh yeah, I guess he could die because of the bubble fish. Oh, she's not dead either. How the fuck did she survive? She was crossed under a fucking... She should have broken her back. Actually, yeah, both of them should not be in great shape. Big hole. The fuck? Oh, there's still Omega. You know what? Omega's still about, right? Yeah, I said everything was wrapped up, but there is one thing, yeah. Did the work of either Shinryu or Omega. And since there's undeniably something down there radiating massive amounts of energy, which cannot very well be the late Viceroy's Lep Dragon, yes, I think we have our suspect. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. It won't be easy, but is it ever? Yessie! Didn't realise Jessie was in this. Has she been in this before? Now comes the part where you say you've got no choice but to divert company resources and employees. This pet project of yours lost profits, and belligerent clients be damned. Financial considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there's an unquantifiable benefit in giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology. So this had to have come out after... God, this must have come out after remake, otherwise the Scorpion wouldn't have been in there. Oh, and that before or after you blow it up or seal it away, fine. But the moment I judge this little venture an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, I'm ending it, savvy? And to keep you honest, using my authority as the Deputy President, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant, a master engineer, mechanical genius. Is it Sting? You didn't. Aren't you a war criminal? Come now. You mustn't build their expectations too high. Be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh no. Absolutely not. This is not happening. Nero Tolskeva, eager to begin his first day as a loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garlon. Hope he's the final boss of the entire series. He's just been biding his time. So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the children, but what of the father? What? There we go, measure of his reach. One speed in Shirogane place done. Yes, new game plus has been added. I'm gonna let you go. We'll be back in hopefully like 20 minutes. Why is this not working? There we go. Thank you very much for watching this. I've been John Struck. I've been having Stormblood adventure. Didn't mean to cut out like that, but I'll see you next time. Farewell.